Now we move up to the super heavyweights, 91 kilos and above. The final two bouts of the evening session, the final two bouts of the semi-finals, and their details of them both. Narek MELKONYAN of Armenia up against Hughie Fury of England. And there is Narenda of India. Good win against Russia's Ivan Kabatov. (19 points to 9). It was a wide margin. 2 times youth national champion of Russia, Kabatov. Narenda, as you can see in the blue corner, still waiting for Florian Schulz of Germany. Quite sure what the delay is. I can see him in the far side of the arena still waiting to make his ring walk, with Narenda standing there poised and ready for action. And the winner has been announced as Narenda from India. Florian Schulz of Germany presumably has withdrawn, and the fighter I can see in the far side of the arena in the red is the man who was wearing red in the next contest, Hughie Fury. So it's a walkover for Narenda of India, who will go straight through to the final without having to throw a punch. And he'll take that. Had a day off yesterday, he gets another day off today. It looked on the far side as though there was somebody ready to come in and make his way to the red corner, and indeed there is, but it's for the next bout, and it's the English boxer Hughie Fury. And there'll be another cracking atmosphere for this one as well. And Fury and MELKONYAN on their way to the ring. Hughie Fury beat Kanagat Akhmedov of Kazakhstan 15-5 in his previous bout. One of the Manchester Furies, a boxing dynasty of sorts being founded up there. Tyson Fury at heavyweight in the professional game, and he's had convincing wins so far, Hughie Fury. Tyson, of course, beat Kevin Kingpin Johnson in Belfast a couple of Saturdays ago in a WBC eliminator. A lot of headlines around him. It'll be interesting to see if they're similar in style. Narek MELKONYAN, though, in the blue corner, has had some closer contests. Last time out beating Josip Granic of Croatia 14-8. And of course, all the support behind MELKONYAN. The referee from Ireland is Michael Gallagher. Hughie Fury trained actually by Peter Fury, who's also the trainer of Tyson Fury. None of that will count for anything over the next three 3-minute rounds. Fury starting strongly, throwing a couple of punches to the body. He wants to try and gain some momentum early on and maybe just try and quieten down this home crowd, and that is not going to be an easy thing to do. Melkonyan a bit more circumspect in the opening few seconds, just covering up southpaw, leading with that right hand. So a bit of a clash of styles here, possibly. Fury carries that left a bit low. Fury trying to snap out the jab, doubles the jab and then comes in with the right hand. Melkonyan hasn't really found his range yet. The punches aren't quite reaching. The stance is a little wide at times. Limits his mobility somewhat. Fury looks nice and sharp here. England have got one competitor through to a final earlier on. Oliver Simpson beating Ireland's Kurt Walker. This is their fourth boxer through to the semi-finals. A couple lost in the afternoon session. Fury always circling around Melkonyan, and despite the fact that that left is almost permanently held at around about waist height and the right isn't exactly high either, Melkonyan hasn't been able to take advantage of it at all. But how have the judges seen it? Well, it's 2-1 to England, according to them. 2-1 to the red corner. 3 2s in that scorecard for Fury. 3 single points for Melkonyan. And he's blowing a bit in the corner there. It was a bit untidy at times. Fury looked in many ways the more purposeful, the boxer who had maybe a clearer idea of how he was going to go about this. But as often is the way when orthodox clashes with southpaw, that's exactly what happens. They clash. And it's difficult for either boxer to land any really clean punches, and clean punches, of course, being what it is all about.
Seconds out.
Nice right hand for Fury. But how many of these are getting through the guard? That one certainly didn't. That left hand might have done as he tries to turn Melkonyan. Hit him on the back slightly in the process. Fury switches from the head down to the body. Melkonyan does come in with his head down sometimes. And that's exactly, again, what the referee is warning him about. They're almost exactly the same height. But Fury stands tall. Melkonyan does tend to crouch. That was a nice punch with the right hand from Fury. Doesn't stay there long when he gets a shot away. And again, just bending at the waist and ducking, really, Melkonyan. Brings his shoulder up into the midriff of Fury, which the referee won't allow. Melkonyan trying to get that right-hand lead of his to work. Fury's coped fairly well with the southpaw opponent so far. Really loaded up with the right hand to the body, but it won't have scored. A little bit ragged there from the Englishman. Oh, that was a great right hand. That got through the guard. There was no doubt about that. And it's a standing 8 count from the referee, Michael Gallagher, and I think he's right to give it. The right head went crashing through, and you could see the head shudder as he took it. There's no extra point for it. It's a single scoring shot, but it really had an impact there. And in that second round, he's extended his lead. That was a very good round for Fury, 5-2, so 7-3 overall now. And he's just gradually dominating this fight. Melkonyan is finding it difficult to come up with any answers. Just flicking out that left hand, just trying to find the range. That's what that is all about, is he just feels really his way towards his opponent, and he found the range perfectly. We didn't see it there, but the right hand that necessitated the 8 count from Michael Gallagher really was a nice punch. There was plenty behind it as well. Melkonyan took it well. And he comes out all guns blazing at the start of the third, and he's got to. Then Fury just taking a step back. He's happy to box off the back foot, almost with that cross guard at times. I haven't seen anybody hold their hands as low as he has all day long. But it's a method that seems to suit him well. He doesn't neglect his defence. He just generally tries to stay out of range. Pointed towards a neutral corner. And again, he's just having a word. And he's taking a point, actually, the referee, Michael Gallagher. That's a warning. And rather, a warning will mean that 2 points will be added to the score. of Hughie Fury, but warned for continued use of the head 3 times. You can caution someone, the third caution turns into a first warning, and that's what we just saw there. So you do get punished for it if you pick one up. 2 free points to the man in front of you, and that really has sealed this. I don't think there was any possibility, to be honest, that Melkonyan could have turned it around anyway, but he certainly can't now. Taking a point, of course, is a professional boxing term. More heavily punished for it in the amateur game. Good left hand though there from Melkonyan as he traps Fury in a corner. But unless he can somehow stop the Englishman, then it is going to be Fury who will go through to the final at super heavyweight to meet Narenda, who didn't have to throw a punch against Germany's Florian Schulz. German competitor Omar El Hag also withdrew from his bout at bantamweight this afternoon. Disappointing to see. Box your way to a semi-final. I don't know the reason, I must admit. As we enter the closing stages, maybe some muted celebrations from Fury when the bell goes. He will know that he has done more than enough here. Won the first round 2-1, won the second 5-2, and will, I think, have won that final round, and I think would have won it without the 2 points he got courtesy of the warning given to Melkonyan. The referee wastes no time in getting them both to the centre of the squared circle, as some like to call it. The 4 corners of truth. And of course it is Fury who takes it. And he takes the final round 6-2, so wins 13-5. A scoreline that may have been slightly inflated. Well, of course has been slightly inflated by the fact that he was given 2 free points in that final round, courtesy of the warning for use of the head from Melkonyan.